Hi guys, and welcome back to the Almice channel and another vlog. So I'm just getting myself ready to go to work, and after work you'll never guess what, I have booked myself in for my third reformer Pilates class. Listen, if you had seen that vlog that I put up a couple weeks back when I was talking about how I was died in the class, and I died a second time after the class when my body was recovering and my muscles were just mashed up and broke, I am very surprised that I am here about to do another reformer class. But I'm trying out a new gym. I think I mentioned before that I am on the class pass scheme. So for 50 credits for the whole month, I get to choose any gym in London to try reformer. Well, not necessarily reformer, but I want to try and get into reformer. So I'm doing that. I don't really have much else on this weekend. I am going to this Candlelight concert thingy. I've been to one before. I need to hurry up. What time is it? I need to hurry up. Don't want to be late for work. But I went to this Candlelight concert before. This was back in June, I think it was, and it was for Fleetwood Mac. And if you don't know what the Candlelight concert is, I'm going to put the link in the description box down below. It's via the Fever app, and it's classical concerts, it's pop music, it's R&B that's all played to a live orchestra or a string quartet. So I went to the Fleetwood Mac one, and I love Fleetwood Mac, hence why I went. But I'm gonna put some clips on. There was a lady, older lady, no offense, sitting in front of me, and she was just acting just unaware of her surroundings around her. And she would talk a bit during the performance. And where was the I think it was was it Southwark Cathedral? No, it wasn't Southwark Cathedral. I can't remember the location, but the seating was very much one person behind the other. You know, it wasn't like a graduated seating. So if somebody had a big head in front of you, you ain't seeing nothing. Yeah. And this lady, she didn't have a big head, but she had kind of like big hair. And the whole thing about the whole, what's the word I'm trying to find, ambiance of this candlelit concert is that the room is dark, you've got these fake candles, and you're watching the orchestra play. And I couldn't see anything. I literally had to maneuver my head to try and see the stage. And it was almost like she could sense me, because every time I would move, her and her big old head would move as well. So it kind of put a dampener on things for me. And then what else did she do? Certain moments during the performance, she was talking, and I remember her husband, well, I'm assuming it was her husband, at some point he turned to her and he went like that, and I thought, thank you, you know. But then I felt a bit bad mind to tell her to shut up, because she's older than me, and it was very quiet, and I just know people will turn and look. So I just thought, no, and I'm not going to say it in the nicest way. I'm literally going to tell her to shut up. So I'm doing that this weekend. I'm going to see Hans Zimmer, very famous for doing soundtracks and musical scores for films. So that one is at the Westminster Cathedral Hall. I think it's there. We'll soon find out. But anyway, let me do my hair. Let me put on the rest of my gym kit, get my bag, and I need to leave because I don't want to be late for work. Remember guys, I spoke about wild nutrition in the previous vlog. I've only recently started taking this, only for like, what, 4 weeks now. And I have the subscribe and save service, meaning that every month I get a new jar sent out at me. Also, I thought, because today I received my refill pack. And I know this might sound dumb, but it's an actual refill pack. I was fully expecting to get the jar, and I thought to myself, oh, that's going to be a bit annoying because I still have a bit of collagen left in this jar, and I didn't want a selection of jars in the cupboard just piling up. So yeah, they've actually given me a refill pack, and all I have to do is just open this up every month and just pour it into the jar. And also it's recyclable.
So if you're into that, if you still want to try Wild Nutrition, I found out something else about it. I'm so happy I've got a refill pack. Again, I'm going to put the link of their website in the description box down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. You can read the reviews for yourself and make an informed decision. But I thought I just wanted to let you know that they actually do refill packs if you subscribe to the subscribe and save service every month.
I just realized that in the previous clip, you could see this in the background. Now, first glance, this does look like a drink that celebrities drink on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, like blended cockroaches and what have you, but I promise you it's not. This is my protein smoothie. I have been addicted to this protein smoothie for about since March. I discovered the recipe on the BBC Food Guide and I have now perfected it, and I quite literally drink it every single day, and it's all natural, as in I don't have any whey protein, I don't have any protein powder or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a completely separate video on how to make a nice decent protein smoothie without any of the powders and shakes and stuff that can go inside it. For this one, there are 5 ingredients I think I use. Almond milk, but you can use any type of milk, but I use almond milk. Almond milk, 4 dates, a banana, chia seeds. What else do I use? Natural Greek yogurt and peanut butter. And also I use my little Biomel shot. Biomel, send me a check. I love Biomel, I've been taking Biomel for the past 5 years. Yeah, put that all in here, blend it, drink it, it's delicious. I don't always have it in the morning like I'm having now, but because I'm going to the gym after work, and I don't want to drink this after going to the gym, I want to have a proper meal, so I just thought, let me just drink it now. But usually I have this midday. I've got a little flask, I blend it, pour it in my flask and drink it while I'm at work. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a separate video on how to make this, and thank me later. Cheers. I'll try and take you into the reformer class, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to film. I'll try and sneak something in. I'll try, but I can't promise anything. And that right there is another workout done. I couldn't record in the class, guys. Hopefully you can hear me because I'm outside now. I couldn't record. I'm feeling a bit embarrassed, and there was a couple of new people there, and I didn't want them feeling, you know, just self-conscious and embarrassed that I've got my camera out. But I'll try next time. I'm going to go to a different branch of Reformer, and I think I'm going to stick with that branch as opposed to this one, because this one's a little bit, it's a little bit, just a little bit, It's all right, but the first Reformer class that I did at the branch that I like, I'm not going to tell you which one it is, that's the one that I feel is going to be like my regular schmegular one that I'm going to go to. But my legs feel like jelly a little bit, but not as bad as the first class that I ever did. But it was an okay class. It was okay. If I come back to this gym again, I don't think I'll select to go to this instructor's reformer lesson. I'm not going to tell you her name. Maybe you should just have an off day. I don't know. But at least I moved my body today. So I went on a bit of a detour this evening after work, and I've seen it loads of times, this shop. It's a Japanese shop that's inside the Westfield in Stratford. So I was passing it today. Well, I wasn't even passing it today. I was in the shopping centre, in the Superdrug, because I needed to buy something, and I thought, you know what? Let me try the viral mango pancake that was just taking over TikTok, and so I bought it. I'm late to the game, but nevertheless I bought it. Can I just say this was very expensive? This, now don't cuss me, don't judge me, this was almost £10. Yes, it was almost 10 British sterling pounds. Anyway, mind you, it's quite weighty, so I bought that, and then I don't know why I just started getting just really greedy, and then I bought these. I believe it's Japanese. I think it's Japanese by the writing. I could be wrong, but I think it's Japanese. I bought this. I don't even know what flavor it is, but it look. Oh, it's the original. Oh no, I ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it. It's the original. Can you see that? I thought I picked up the barbecue flavor. This was also expensive, nearly £2. Don't judge me, don't judge me. I was in a good mood. And then I picked up this, which looked interesting. I thought, why not? This little hazelnut, is it hazelnut? Nutty almond, nutty almond, hazelnut, part of the nut family. I got this. I don't know why I bought these things. I don't know why I bought these things. Sometimes I do this when I go out and I wasn't even hungry, and I actually shouldn't be eating this because I have IBS and this is gonna mash up the whole of my stomach. But I've got about, what, 20 minutes before I leave? Let's do a taste test. Let's do a taste test. Okay, so we're gonna try the pancake first of all, the mango pancake. Oh, it's very fluffy. Damn, this is kind of big. So this is what it looks like. Oh, oh, it smells nice. Oh, let me take the wrapping off. We can't eat that. This feels very fluffy, very, very fluffy. Okay, let me just move myself back so you guys don't get a full picture of my mouth. Okay, okay, jeez, please let this be good. Pray over my food. Amen. Right. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, one second. Okay. It's not bad. I don't need to buy it again. Now just stay with me here. It tastes like if balloons were edible, yeah, and you could season balloons and cook it nicely, this is what it would taste like. That's what it looks like inside. It's like mango gooiness. It's very, very light, very, very fluffy. It's okay. It's not blowing up my skirt or anything like that. It's just, it's alright. It's alright. I spent £10 on this. Well, nearly £10. Okay, let's try the crisps. This is the crisp. Can I just say that getting into the packet was a mission. Yeah, I had to actually get out my scissors to cut the top because I couldn't pull it apart. But anyway, let's move. Give me a minute, give me a minute. Okay, I've got what it would taste like. Prawn crackers, if you could barbecue prawn crackers on the barbecue, that is what this tastes like. Barbecued prawn crackers. Yeah, barbecued prawn crackers. I should have got the barbecue flavor. I feel like the barbecue flavor would have hit. Original is just, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's just, it's just, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. Okay, and now these. I know I'm gonna like it. As soon as I opened it, I could smell like the nuttiness of it, and it smells bombastic. This is what it looks like. Yeah. This tastes like how it looks. Nice, if that makes sense. It's nice, and it's not too sweet. This is good. This I will buy again. I would. I mean, I'd buy the other two again. No, I ain't gonna buy the other two again. Try it for yourself. Be prepared to. All of this came to about £15. Please don't cuss me. Try it for what? No. If you die,
never having tried these snacks, don't worry, you've still lived. But these ones are good. These ones are very good. So after eating that pancake, it was so milky and creamy and fluffy, and I just know it's gonna rip me up. These are gonna sort me right out. I think I've spoken about this on the channel before. If you do suffer from IBS, or if you struggle to digest certain types of food, may I suggest this? I'll link it in the description box down below. But please do the research for yourself, read the reviews, consult your doctor. Please do not come back on this channel and say that I mashed up your stomach because you decided to try what I recommended to you. Please, let's not do that. As always, what works for me might not necessarily work for you, and vice versa. So you have been warned. But these are really, really good. They are really, really good.
So we've arrived, and it looks like it's going to be a bit of a busy one. I'm a little confused as to where to go, and there's really no one directing us, so I'm just following the crowd. I think it's here. It's here. I've made it in, and it's a little bit high, and I don't quite like heights, but the view is absolutely stunning. Hopefully nobody sits around me, so I can like stretch out my legs, but I am a bit nervous. Let me flip the camera around and I can show you just how high I actually am. High I am. Do you know what? This camera is not even doing it justice, but I promise you, like I'm pretty high. I feel like I'm gonna fall into the stage, but can you see how beautiful it is? Stunning. Stunning. These seats at the back here, these ones, can you see nobody's there? Nobody's there. It was like £20 for a ticket. Here's a close-up of the candles. They're not real candles, they're fake candles, but isn't it just beautiful? The concert's finished now, so everybody's getting out their phones and taking pictures. Absolutely stunning. This is what the front of it looks like. So I am back home now. It's 11:30 and I am so tired. I was working today, yes, on a Saturday, and came home. I didn't even have time for a meal. I just had those snacks that I showed you earlier on. And now I just want to shower and go to bed. But the concert, guys, I'm telling you, download the Fever app. And I don't know if Candlelight concerts have their own website. I don't know. I got my ticket via the Fever app. But download the Fever app and just check it out for yourself. They don't just do classical music. They do. I went to a Fleetwood Mac one. I know they do Taylor Swift. I can't even talk. I can't talk in English. It's my first language. They do a Taylor Swift one. There's Adele on there. The Weeknd is on there. I don't know if I'm going to do well, probably I might do another one. We'll see. But I've done 2 so far. The only thing that kind of spoiled my experience was, and I don't know if this happens to you guys. So I chose, it wasn't numbered seating. We had a zone to sit in and I was in zone D. And I got there relatively early to get a good seat. So I sat right at the back, all right? Now where I was located, if you could tell from the previous clips, like I pretty much had a whole free row. So, because I'm frustrated, I can't speak. Can somebody please tell me why this father and son, grown-up son, not a young son, grown-up son, decided to, Marilyn, it's not your shop, man, decided to sit next to me. And when I tell you the stench that exuberated from their pores, I was like, what is this? It wasn't a BO smell. It wasn't like a food smell. It was just a nasty, stinky smell. Now, this child, God bless the child, this child was probably about 15. And I know that 15-year-olds, they're not really into the regular habit of bathing. But seriously, I'm not a parent, but I think I'm okay to say, parents, can you please remind and tell your kids to wash and like sniff their pit, like, because this boy was kicking. And what made it even worse, all right, oh, I don't mean to go off on this boy. What made it even worse was, yes, the dad was thinking too, but the boy was sitting next to me. So the dad sat in front and the boy sat next to me. And obviously, him being 15 years old, I don't really think he was into the performance. Okay. So he kept moving around. And the more he would move around, like the more he was kind of like flapping and just like moving his body smell about. And I was like, this is really hard. This is really, really hard. And then he would open, because the seats are quite squashed and pushed back. If you're tall, and I'm tall, you don't have much leg room. So, you know, when boys have to like open their legs to like get a bit of leg room, he did that. And then more stench was coming. And I just thought, can I breathe? Like, can I actually breathe? And then I remember I just was like looking at him thinking, if I look at him and give him like, you know, the death stare that your mum gives you, if I look at him, he'll like just stop moving around. But I think, you know what? I think I was just being typical British person and not saying anything and just being polite. And sometimes I need to like speak up because it was so quiet. And I knew that the second I say something, everybody's going to turn around, and that's just really, really awkward. And Drew say he's a child. Anyway, I say that to say that was the only downside of the whole performance. But other than that, I'm sure you'll have a lovely time. So download the Fever app, go book a ticket, go book an artist. I believe it's ongoing. I don't know. Fever app, send me a check because of the way I'm promoting you. But anyway, guys, it's late. I'm tired. I don't want this vlog to be too long. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will most definitely see you in the next one. Bye bye.